Welcome guys, it's Edwin, and today we're going to be talking about this rare custom right here called the Azek Marud by Emerson. Okay, and you can see that beautiful recurve. And one thing that obviously is different from most Emersons, not all, but most Emersons, is that opening hole right there, right? So let's talk about this model. Pretty rare. We only saw this model in the production line of Emerson knives back in 2004, okay, as part of the Emerson Collector Association Knight of the Year in 2004. And another fun fact about the production knife release on this in 2004, it was in a limited fashion, right? But it also was the first knife ever that came with the new ceramic coating at that time that they did in those models, you know. And I'm talking about that coating. I should have brought one of those knives that is like that silver coating instead of that satin finish that we see now, right? So pretty cool, pretty cool. And now in here, we're comparing it with the full-size CQC-7. I will bring other Emerson models as well. And the CQC-7 we know is a 3.3 inch blade, right? And 8 inches overall. The Azek Marud is pretty big, 3.9 inches and 8.8 inches overall. Great size. Now, given that, again, it's a rare model, let me bring other customs out there so you can take a look how it compares. This is the custom A-100, and I highly recommend the A-100. Very simple knife that is great. And this is how it compares in terms of size. And let me show you another, custom, the Commander by Emerson. And this is how it compares. So you can get a reference on size regarding other Emerson models, right? Again, full size, both of this. And I have it here, so let's do it also the CQC-15. That's how it compares with the CQC-15, the full-size model, okay? And one thing I will say about the Azek Marud is that if you look at that handle, it's very similar or the same handle as the CQC-10. And let me tell you, when I got the Apache, that is a very similar handle to this one, a little bit more elongated, and I tried that handle, I needed to get a CQC-10 in my collection because I did not realize how ergonomic the handles of the CQC-10s are. And again, another interesting, right, tidbit here, right? The CQC-10 also has an opening hole there in the blade. So very interesting, and it's the same style of handle. So now let's compare it with another knife here, the Spyderco Tenacious, like we normally do. So you get an idea on that one. And the Buck 110. And again, the Azek, we're talking about 3.9 inches blade, so pretty big blade. Of course, that blade is also pretty wide right there, so really looking recurve. Let's look at that blade right now. Pretty rare. You don't see this one a lot. I think I've seen maybe 5 of these Azek Maruds out there. And you can see you have that beautiful switch right there that stops right there. And that makes the tip going back into the original thickness, right? So it gives you a lot of strength right there on that tip. So that's awesome. And you can see you have a beautiful V grind in this satin finish. That's the logo. You can see it's a little bit faded, the Emerson Specwear knives. We've seen that in the past. Some guys call that phantom logos. And sometimes it helped regarding dating a custom and things like that. Again, looking at those grinds, like I love Ernest Emerson grinds. Custom grind, you see that beautiful recurve. This is a V grind, of course, like you can see. And then you have, again, that chisel edge, that corner. And that recurve, man, is just beautiful, man. I love how it feels and the profile of this piece right here. Again, that actual, opening hole works really well. It, works really, really nice. It's super smooth, no issues. Of course, you can do the whole spidey flicking if you want to, or opening like that, whatever you want to do, it works. It's running on washers, of course. You have that wave, classic of Emerson's, right? With that jimping on top, right? And your finger guard right here that, like we know, and I always mention, is great for telling you where you are, right? If you wave this and handle it, you know you're ready to go or not, given those points of contact, right? And the handle, it has the classic custom construction of your green micarta, titanium bead blasted bolsters, right? And your Benchmade clip right there. And I love this construction. One of my favorites. Not one, my favorite construction. Like you can see the contouring on it. It's awesome. It has great lockup right there, right? Yeah. And again, the Azek Marud is not something you see a lot, guys. It's not a very common custom in the Ernest Emerson world. So I'm very, very happy to have it in my collection. And again, very smooth. The handle, just like the CQC-10. When you handle a CQC-10 or the Apache, you will see what I'm talking about. It feels excellent in that hand, or like that, sorry for that, in the camera. It's just really, really, really good. Let's look at that blade again, given that we're here filming this. Not that common, that beautiful recurve. Beautiful, guys. And again, a very cool, full-size Ernest Emerson custom. And like I mentioned in the past or before, there was one released back in 2004 as a production knife, and we haven't seen it again. So pretty rare, very cool. I'm happy to have it in my collection. And the Azek Marud is definitely a very ergonomic and nice knife here to have. Let me put another one here so you can see again how it compares with the classic Commander. And again, guys, if you have any other question, feel free to contact me through Instagram, YouTube comments of the Facebook groups, okay? That we're always there having a blast, or the USN forums, okay? You guys stay safe. Bye.